You know this update is good when you've played so much of it that you have hand pain. So this is our Goatman build, the second Let's Play that I've done since Reign of the Warlocks released. So we're just in Hell. I finished off Den of Evil in the end of the last video and also picked up a Razor Switch. Normally it's a two-hand weapon, but the Warlock has the ability to hold it, and also a shield. So it makes for a really good weapon. 50 to resist all in Hell has just been such a lucky find, because I haven't gotten a spirit sword yet. Oh, we're using Kyoko just because I haven't had much luck with the Act 2 Merc. He just gets surrounded and dies basically. I forgot how to play, so I need to absorb all the corpses so they stop getting resurrected. Let's also take them on. I actually don't even need to kill these guys. Kyoko's passed away, unfortunately. That's probably because I'm a little bit tired, I guess. I should probably play the rest of Hell when I'm more fresh. But this is Act 1, so this shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's just move on from these guys. So what am I looking for? Well, for now I'm looking for the stony field, so I'll just follow the path. There was a bow that fell. No sockets on it, can't be bothered socketing it, so won't bother picking it up. Act 1 Merc can also use the Amazon bows now. Stony field, cool. Am I looking for any items in particular? Some gloves. I've only got awful gloves. I mean, gorgeous keeping them alive. Just because you only see one of them, it kind of feels like they're not there, but they are there. Ah, that's right. We are looking for a Ko rune and an Io rune. They're the two runes we're looking for. The Ko rune is for making a hustle weapon. It provides level 1 fanaticism aura. That'll be a good weapon for our mercenary to buff up all of our goatmen. Skills. Okay, we've got these 3 maxed. Next level, 35% health, resistor +3, physical damage reduction doesn't change, but damage taken goes to your demon by 2%. What's the next level of this do? Attack speed +1%, heals demon by 1%, lifesteal by 2%. It's just Blood Oath gives it 25 defense per level. Well, that's that there. So every point I put into Blood Oath, and 5 replenish life per level. So that up the top of the skill it says replenish life 20 and defense 100. That's because I got 4 points in that. Interesting. So not only do you get the benefits from this when I put a point into that, And Gorge also adds to it too. Does this give any damage? What does this do? Damage plus 5%, attack speed by 1%. So technically 5% damage increase per level put into this. Duration increased by 1 second. That's actually alright, because at the moment the duration's pretty short. The thing is though, you kind of have to keep recasting it because it's not in the best position. So that is actually a half decent place to put skill points into. See how I mean that things move? Oh god. I think I would have died there if I didn't have my razor switch. Do you know what? Our mercenary is not going to live through hell, even as a... Act 1. Okay, follow the path. Oh, not going to bother with that. Underground passage. Kind of want to find the waypoint. So, walk around and find the waypoint. Make sure you absorb the corpses. Increase damage a bit. Yeah, I'm going to put my points into Blood Oath. I think that makes the most sense. So I think just any point I get moving forward, I'll just go straight into Blood Oath. That will make them real tanky. Really need to find a better shield. That's like really fallen behind now. So a 4-socket Monarch, but then I have to respec anyway because I can't use it. Oh, there's the waypoint. Cool. Let's go to the next area. I haven't used any of my socket quests. Lightning res is 52, that's kind of enough for these guys. Yeah, so the socket quest, I feel like 1 point into this, I mean 1 socket into that. Oh, is that a 3-socket helm? Oh, I need to clear out my bags. Death mask, 1 socket. I don't even know if it's worth getting an IO rune now because it's pretty squishy. Her resistances are awful. Also, we're too low level. If I was 75 or something, different story. we, because we've got Death Mark maxed out, our Goatmen have 25% chance of crushing blow. So pretty much that means that the damage just scales regardless of how much life they have. I don't think I want to go that way. That's a dead end. We also figured out that Engorge applies to all of your Goatmen, all three of them. A Gothic Sword, True Socket. There's the stairs. Yeah, so my hand is hurting from how much I've been playing. Went to the gym today and it was just like the whole time there I was just sore. Thankful it's my left hand. I'm right-handed, so look, we had a rune. Got me excited for a T rune, far out. Waypoint, cool. So the reason I haven't gone into Bind Demon is because I've got 20 points into Goatmen and they just compete against each other. You can only have one out or the other. So it's not very efficient to have points into both. So you kind of want to respec. Yeah. I knew she was gonna die, but that's just... I'm fine. I'll just go on the rest of Hell without her. It's not like what's his face did any better. Alright, well we can go to save Kane. Three to cold skills. I'm not a Sork. You gotta give me stuff that's good for me. Curses. Okay, Stonyfield. Run back this way. It's not an efficient use of a experience shrine. Oh well.
This is what happens when half-breeds
This place is a bit dangerous, so... There we go. Took us 75 business days. Another point into that. I don't really care for Griswold. He's going to take forever and a day to kill. Oh, I was already half dead. What are the gloves? Far out. So it looks like they made the Warlock strong, however, you can't find any good gloves for it. So if you want gloves for your Warlock, you gotta get them on another character. It's been the same across 2 characters. Alright, this can go, that can go, that can go. Now we've got some space. I can go in the shared stash, they can come in here. They can go in there. I can go fire resist. Just have no MF. I did buy that. At the moment I'm fine. 20 to dex and it requires... Alright, so I can make a spirit sword. Oh. Fire resist 27. That's a hard one. I'll get it. Act 4 will be good. The string of ears is just good for its magic and physical reduction, so... Is that what she gave us? Lightning resist 6. Okay, that was awful. Alright, so the train of thought I had before was I can make the spirit sword and get +1 to all skills. Get a ton of faster hit recovery. I don't know why I'm not following the path. It's right there. But I lose 50 to resist all. And also magic damage taken reduced by 15. And 80 to life. So I have to give up a fair bit for +1 to all skill. Like if you had an amulet that had... I've got it here, right? I've got 1 to Warlock skill. Would I trade that amulet for 50 to resist all, 80 to life, and magic damage reduced by 15? Probably absolutely. Alright, Black Marsh. Alright, so this will actually be a test, a good test as well. So there's ghosts in there that are immune to physical damage. We have taken on something that was immune to physical damage before, but how about a whole group of ghosts? Spirit Shrine. So is the tower on this side or is it over the river? I think it's over the river. And they do move pretty quickly, don't they? When they've been engorged and just like me, when I'm well fed, I do well. Some dangerous archers. Let's stay back in the safety. Well, even with plus 50 to resist, all my poison resistance is 3. Oh, did we lose a Goatman? No, he's still around. They run so fast, you can't keep up. This is a very bad map for tower runs. Oh, what's this actually? 3 sockets. It's actually a half decent base. That's, well, 800 defense. That's all that's good about that. That's not even that good. Where did the curious go? That's right, we found a Lem rune in our other run and I made a treachery.
I am overburdened.
Kuros shield. You don't want to drop the book for me? Oh yeah, so if you're ever struggling with your gear in Hell, this is one of the best places to come. If you can deal with the tower. Not every build can deal with the tower. And the reason why is because you've got those weapon racks and armor racks, so you don't even have to kill anything to find some items in here. But if you can kill stuff in here, you get the runes from the counters. And then also the racks, and this place is also a good place to get a monarch. And you can probably get a weapon, like an elite weapon base for an insight or something like that. Yeah, so it is a good favorite place of mine if I'm able to clear it. It is a little slow to do these runs, but I think it's better in here than it is to be inside anywhere in Nightmare. Like, unless you're doing like super quick Mephisto runs. A Waspy. It's just not that good. It's very low damage. How are we tracking with our Chronicle? 12% for uniques, 26% of sets, and 7% of rune words. And that's from 2 characters. There should be racks in here. Hey, a second Am rune. So this whole time when I needed the Amrune so I can do some cubing recipes for some sockets, you don't want to give them to me, and then I find a 4 socket and then you drop the Amrune. Anyway. They do damage to ghosts somehow. It's slow. I don't know how they're doing the damage. This is a bit dangerous though. I want to drop a pole rune. Key of Terror and a Thol rune. Pole rune. That's for Heart of the Oak. They still need a Vex rune. So never mind. Is there anything else a pole rune is used for? Alright. Well, there's the test. We don't really deal with the ghosts, but they also don't die instantly, so it's not the most dangerous place. And as you can see, we've got a pole rune, a key, a Thol rune. Yeah. We did okay. The Key of Terror can go in. What do we have? 6 and 6, so someone needs to go and farm Nilithak for a while. Let's just go to the shared stash and pop that in there. These are our bases. Okay, it's a little bit of a run back to where we were, but just that's bad maps. When you've got this river between and the bridge and the waypoint on one side and the tower on the other, it's like the worst setup you can get.
Impossible.
For speed running, if you get this map, that's it, runs over. You have to just start from scratch again. You can't salvage it. You got the pit. Let's see what the pit's like. This is an level 85 area. I'm level 63. You can pretty much find anything in here, so Zod Rune, Tyrell's Might, Arachnid's Mesh, so a Jar Rune, Burr Rune, everything. This used to be the key farming spot. There was builds dedicated to just running this one area. A Pit Zerker, that's one of my favorite builds actually. Unfortunately you require Enigma to like really be super efficient at item finding. But even without Enigma, I still ran a few Pit Zerkers as well. It's just a fun build. What's the belt we got? Cold resist 24. A dream spirit. That's not an item you see very often. That's what I mean. You can drop all items in here. You can drop the grandfather, Hydra bows, so Wind Force. A lot of those items just don't drop unless you're in this place, or like in an 85 or above area. Blizzard have been good in increasing a few more areas to be level 85, but this still is one of the best, just because they've got so little life. You mainly do want to focus just the bosses, like the minions, if you're looking for the items. Everything else in here is just if you're like after runes or something. But if you're actually after those super rare items, just the bosses is all you're after. Well, good news is we can clear an 85 area. Gives me hope for the rest of Hell. Okay, these archers are extremely deadly. I've extended too much. You can take her out. Champions as well drop the items. They're high enough level. So there's some classes that if you can kill in here, it's worthwhile, so you can find a base, so you can get yourself through Hell. So like, it's probably going to be too difficult if you're playing like a physical build, because the level difference is going to be so high you're never going to be able to land a hit. Unless you're playing a build that doesn't require hit chance. And Cryptic Sword. Like Smite or something like that, never misses. You've got level 2 as well, that's got a few bosses in here too. This is a bit dangerous. Actually, let's just send them. Oh, I just got critically hit. Extra strong. Man, that was a huge hit. I was... So dangerous, these guys hit hard. Take out the things that res, because bloody hell they're annoying. There's never really much that comes out of that chest. You check it, but belt. It's not really going to be that good at this point in the game. Hey, that's the second Hasaris' piece. We also had Hasaris' shield. Did we end up getting Hasaris' boots? No, I don't think we got it on this run. Well, that's what the pit is like. So we can do it. You can see it's a little bit slow. Few items dropped. We've got a bit of a run back, but that could have been a Bukathos wedding band, Carrion Wind, any of the unique rings. Just don't have enough magic find to increase the chance of them being better. Just gotta follow the path. Get you where you need to go. Right, into the monastery.
These sisters succumbed so readily to the call of anguish.
I think Ancient's Pledge might be a good idea. It's got like, what, 40 to resist all? For the sake of losing a little bit of damage. This could be dangerous if I run in too fast. I've got to bring them back here because yep. Oh, we've got the malice. God, there's so many shamans, man. A fourth Goatman would be pretty awesome. I swear I took out all the shaman and they just keep coming back. Now I don't know if I have to resurrect them anymore. So the physical damage by our demons, physical damage to your demon reduced by 8%. So that's increased. Life of your demon plus 400%. So what, they're at 3,500. Let's just summon some fresh ones. Let's go. Let's unsummon them. Summon some fresh ones. So basically all you got to do is just stay alive, and eventually they'll kill everything. Just not the fastest.
Simple cages for simple minds.
So we got ghosts here. We're really not going to be able to... Can we deal with them? Somehow we killed it. I'm not sure what is causing the damage. Well, we can deal with immune to physical, because we just took out a whole group of immune to physical. I can't explain it. I'm not sure what's given them the magic damage, or... I know this is giving them some, but it's only 49. So I wonder if plus percentage to damage is increased to that 49. Like if that's how it works, then that makes sense. And if that's the case, then Deathmark is like extremely overpowered. They get plus 200 defense and replenish life 40. Replenish life 40 is pretty substantial, isn't it? Miasma chain and consume. I feel like the Abyss Warlock was safer than this. Because you just cast Abyss and it just puts him in like some sort of stun lock kind of thing. And it just kills them quick. Oops, wrong belt. Not to say this isn't safe, but I just felt like a good offense was a good defense for the Abyss Warlock. There was a Grand Charm in there, so let's see what we're playing with. Cold resist 12. I'll actually use that. Aren't I struggling really bad for cold resist? Yeah, I've got pretty bad cold resist.
I am overburdened.
That's like having, what, 3 small charms with +4 to cold resist each. It's not groundbreaking, but that's enough. I've got a codex. How much damage does the Tainted do? Just absolutely nothing. And that's with 20 points into Demonic Mastery. Is that Pit Spawn? Yeah. Alright. One more level into the cloister, then got the catacombs. I've just got thoughts in my head that I'm not saying. I am truly tired, and I guess it's a good thing to show how well you can play this character when you're really tired in Hell. So that's a good thing for it, because there's definitely other classes I don't have the capacity to play on a playthrough like this when I'm tired. Like some classes you actually have to be on point. Alright, cool. That was a quick stairs. I can get rid of these. I do really like the hover weapon and the two-handed wow, that's Lysander's aim. That's a solid bow. Mercenary is not going to be high enough to use it.
Stay a while and listen.
Two to bow and crossbow skills and 2 to Amazon skill levels, 20 increase attack speed. Dex required level 42. Oh yeah, she can use it.
Hello.
What level is she? 61. I'm 64, so she's fallen behind a bit.
I'll put that to good use.
It's a bit more damage. What's this gone up to? Level 10?
I can't.
Level 6. What a difference.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll put that to good use.
Lysander's aim on a Amazon playthrough is just so good. But the chances of finding it on one on a playthrough is very minimal. 40 fuss around walk. Look at this. 58 life, 20 lightning res. Oh, that's a hard one. This one's got Frost Nova and 20 lightning res and 7 life. I think the 58 life is better. That's just cold res. I can't even equip it, so I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Let's pick it up. It's so hard. Physical damage reduction reduced by 12. Let's see what it says. Damage reduced by 9. Magic damage reduced by 18. There's no physical damage reduction. Put this on. Physical damage reduced by 12. Magic damage reduced by 31. It's a hard one. I'll keep this for souls. If souls show up, that this will be better. You can go in the bin. I can sell those too. Okay. I forgot why I came. For my mercenary. Increased attack speed, so she's attacking faster too. Do you know what will be a using the socket quest on it and an Amrune.
The shadows churn with the touch of anguish.
The Order welcomes you.
Oh, bedtime for my dog. Just getting excited she gets to go to bed. Okay. Crossbow. I want to know if I can equip a bow. I haven't found one that I can equip because I don't have enough decks. Okay, demons reduce but physical damage reduction on the demons by another 1% for the next level. Resist all is only going up by 2% though. Cathedral's normally safe enough to run around pretty quick, and you're not going to get killed.
I can't carry anymore.
Definitely want to find a level 2 waypoint. Teleport would be pretty good for this character, just to keep your mercenary alive. Otherwise, it just helps you to move around. Cool, got some stairs. Got a few more stairs to find and some waypoint. Alright, we're upstairs. That's good. Oh, it's a long run to the waypoint. Not the best for Andariel farming.
Yes.
Yes?
What do we get? Lightning damage. I thought I found 7 to mana. I was gonna say I thought I found another charm. I did, but it was bad. Okay. Don't forget to drop a comment on the video, you know, boost the algorithm. Subscribe if you already haven't, but you most likely have, and thank you for that. Working towards 500. So grateful for this week, almost 100 subs. So there's a lot of people who like Diablo content, so there's clearly demand, and also we need I think we need more of it. I don't think this should be just a once off or once every 25-year event. Like they can add another class, I'll buy it again. So it's so fun just to play. And I've got like another few builds I want to play. I want to play it on my Switch. Yeah. It is pretty up there in my terms of how I rank them. Like definitely like this better than a Necromancer, that's for sure. Playing the Necromancer is like playing the Warlock's old uncle, who's just like retired and he's got back pain. That's what the Warlock is. I mean, that's what the Necromancer is. So Zul is my uncle with back pain and yeah, not having the best of goes. Does he?
I can't.
I do want to find a what's that wand that has all that poison damage on it. Oh, what a terrible map. Far out. I can't remember the name of the wand. Death's Web.
I am overburdened.
I've never found one. I've got Necromancer set up ready to go. It's just using a white wand instead. Still does okay. But I just really want to try it with the Death's Web. Do you know what would be nice from Indariel? The Warlock book. Like a unique book. Man, there we go. I just that bloody aura made everything so strong. There's no way the mercenary was living through that.
Can't carry anymore.
Burnt text. Just got to pay attention to my health. It's dropping a bit quick. Yeah, they're taking a little bit of time on Indariel.
And the maiden's anguish waned as he looked on her charred corpse.
Let's just... So what, we've got 2-piece Saigons.
Good day.
Just wanted to come to town because I was bloody getting wrecked by the poison. Oh, man, every single pair of gloves has just been just atrocious. That's Act 1 done. Took an hour without the Den of Evil and stopping for the Countess and the Pit. It's a new find as well. Greater Claws. Now the pike might have something worthwhile. Nope. Okay. Wait, didn't Andariel drop a portal? Or was that just a one-time use portal?
Good evening.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Both worth about 200 gold each. So, don't really care about them. These can all go in the shared stash. The Saigons 10 to strength. What's the two-piece looking like? Just does nothing and nothing. Okay, well, you need a third piece so you can get the 40% MF on the boots. I can actually put that in the shed. Alright, this one was a easy video to fall asleep to, and I'll end it here, and I'll catch you in the next video where I go into Act 2. I'll see you there.